All right, I will. Okay, hi friends. So tonight we are doing our consultant getting started video. So guys, if you're on this call right now, or maybe you're watching this recorded, you have just recently started your business, and I could not be more excited for you because seriously, the world is your oyster. Anything is possible when you start your own business, and I'm telling you that, like, you have full control over your business. So you took the first step and you started your business. So congrats, you have a website, you have products in your hand. Maybe you just started and your products are still being delivered. That's totally fine. But that's the first step, like the first little hurdle. But guys, like, that is just the beginning of so many amazing things that are going to come. So I want to let you guys know. First off, Megan and I are kind of going to tag team this. So, Megan, do you want to give 30-second spiel of your history and who you are and everything before we get started?
Yeah. So guys, I'm Megan. Pretty much how I got into Arbonne was Annie reached out to me. We did gymnastics together growing up. She reached out to me. I knew nothing about Arbonne, never heard of it. Blew her off for 8 months. And then she got her Benz, and I was like, okay, yeah, I want a Benz. And she's earning all this money. So I reached out to her, got started, and I just decided when I got started, if I'm going to do this, I'm doing it 100% or I'm not doing it. That was kind of my mindset. And I literally listened to every single thing Annie told me to do. So if she told me to reach out to this many people, I did at least that or more. She told me, hey, go DM this month. I'll tell you that story a different time, but I literally did it. So when your leaders are telling you to do something, it's because they've been there. They know what they're talking about. Just listen. If someone tells you to do a live, someone tells you to do this, they are telling you for a reason. They're not just saying it just to say it. So pretty much listen to the advice from Annie, Alex, her sponsor, and Camilla, the person above Alex, and just listen to them to a T, and went region in 4.5 months. So all the things we're going to tell you now, I pretty much just, before I knew anything, started talking to everyone I knew, and it just kind of happened by itself. You don't have to know everything before you get started.
Literally, exactly. So the first thing, if you guys are taking notes right now, or maybe you're just listening, maybe go back and watch this again when I post the recording. But the first thing I would say is ignorance on fire. And what I mean by that is you're not going to know everything to get started. You're going to know actually nothing. Literally nothing is what you will know when you start this business. But don't let that hold you back from working your business. Because guys, I still don't know everything. There are still things that I Actually, Kat texted me today, one of Megan's friends, and Kat texted me and she was like, hey, I have this issue with this person that wants to sign up, but this and this, and they're in New Zealand, but they're wondering if this. And I was like, oh my God, I don't know. I've literally never dealt with this, but what did I do? We went and figured it out. And now I know. I learned something, and I told her, I was like, hey, that's the life of an MVP, is you're always learning. So guys, step one is just be ignorance on fire. Go and literally just exude excitement. Remember that excitement when you press that submit button and you're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do it. It's it's nervous energy. Everybody's always like, I'm nervous, and I'm like, no, you're excited. You're not nervous. You're just telling yourself that you're excited. So use that excitement. Remember that feeling of that why. So the next thing is remembering your why. If you guys haven't written this down, this is so critical in starting your journey. Why are you doing Arbonne? And I do not mean, oh, I wanted a new protein powder. Or, well, I was looking for cruelty-free makeup and I figured let's do the business also. No, guys, that will get you 4 days of excitement, and then your products are gonna get here, you're gonna be nervous, and you're going to quit because that was the extent of your why, was you wanted to try cruelty-free makeup. So your why needs to be fucking deep. I'm sorry, I don't hold back. I just don't know how to censor myself. So your why cannot be small and little. It needs to be something so my why is literally, my parents told me that I would never be able to do fitness full-time, write full-time, and travel the world if I didn't marry a billionaire. They literally told me that. I was about to graduate college, and they were like, Andy, what do you want to do with your life? And I was like, guys, here's the thing. I never want to have a boss. And like, this was 2.5 years ago before I even heard about Arbonne. I was like, I literally hate working for people. And I feel like I was meant for more. I feel like I like want to like live this life, and it like drowns me and it just makes me so sad. Anyway, I have this emotional connection to my why. So where am I now, even 2 years later? That drives me every single day to be like, this is why I'm doing this business, to create a vehicle for myself to get from where I was 2 years ago to where I want to be 3 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. That is why I'm doing this business. I want to be a stay-at-home mom. I want to be there for my kids. I don't want to leave them with a nanny. I want to be able to be a part of those lives. I want to create memories for myself. I want to live my life with more me and less, I have to do this. I need to do this. I have to do this. Boss says to do this. And that's me. That doesn't have to be your reason. So get really clear. I would encourage you guys right now, maybe after this call, write down a list of 10 things. And this can be your 10 reasons why. And maybe that starts with something like, okay, I was interested in the nutrition. The deeper you get, the more deep and emotion filled you're going to find like your reason to be. So I would encourage you guys to write that down and know that from the bottom of your heart. Write down your why all the time. Write it down every morning. Like, remember that. It needs to be something that you feel really connected to, because that's what you're going to lead. That's what you're going to lead with in this business. You don't really lead with, I liked this protein powder and I think you should try it. I mean, yeah, there are going to be random occasions for sure, but for the most part, and Megan's going to talk about this later, I can't remember which one of us are, but leading with the business is really important. We're going to get to that down the road. But developing your why is so important, because the first thing I really want to talk about is getting to district manager as soon as possible. So that can be your next thing if you guys are writing things down. Get to district manager as soon as possible. Do not stay a consultant for 6 months. Do not do it. If you guys want to do anything in this business, get excited. You know what gets you excited? Earning extra bonuses, earning extra commission, promoting, teaching other people how to work this business, earning things for yourself, showing like, if finances is one of the reasons that you guys are starting this business, you need to pay off loans, you need to be able to afford XYZ. For me, I wanted to pay for groceries and my car insurance because I literally had 1 penny in my bank account. The finances was huge for me. So the fact that I could get $100 bonus just by working my business a little bit more, I was like, hell yes. So getting to district manager as soon as possible. Pretty much what that means is in the first month, so it doesn't have to be your first month in Arbonne. I'm just going to tell you that you should really aim for it to be. But in 1 month time frame, so just for you guys to know, everything closes out on the last day at midnight of the month. So whether you started Arbonne on May 30th, or May 1st, no matter what, May 31st at midnight, the month is over, okay? Which is totally fine. That's just how any organization, any business runs, like that's just your sales for the month, same thing. So in a month's time frame, you need to get 2,500 Success Line QV. Megan's going to talk about what all these little SLQV, PQV, that kind of thing means. You need to get 2,500 SLQV in a 1 month time frame. What is that going to get you? That is going to get you a $100 cash bonus. You're going to have people that buy the product. You're going to have people that join as consultants, whatever. You're going to be your first step to promoting to district manager. You are then, after you get that 2,500, you are in qualification for district manager. And I want to let you guys know that your order counts towards that as well. So that's another reason why it's really huge to do that in your first month, because you already have 657 QV when you start with the nutrition and the skincare. So the cool thing about that is that counts towards that 2,500 SLQV. So it's like, it's less than 2,000 then. So, write that down and have that be a goal, because that is your first step in getting to district manager. The next step is finishing off by getting 6,000 total in a 2 month time frame. You can also do 6,000 in 1 month. So you can totally knock it out all this month for all you go-getters out there. Katie, I'm looking at you, girl. And so anyway, that is totally possible. But the first step is for sure getting that 2,500, and then you finish off the rest of that the next month, which would be 3,500. So if you get 2,500 in the course of a month and it's your first month, there is growth in this business. So when you introduce people to the product, when you introduce people to the business, that means growth. So someone's going to try the product, fall in love with it, reorder stuff. They're going to hop on their account and order from it without even letting you know. That's the really cool part about this business. It works while you're sleeping if you do the work while you're awake. So that is my first thing. Get to district manager as soon as possible.
All right, so I'm going to go over just PQV and SLQV and what the heck the difference is. I just want you guys to know that I sponsored 3 different people before I knew what PQV and what SLQV were. So I literally, like, you don't have to sit here and like study all this stuff. It's good to know. You do need to know it. But I started introducing the business to people before I knew anything. So go ahead.
Megan, real quick, explain what that would look like for somebody that is just starting. Like literally, what did you do?
Yeah. So when I started, I was like, okay, Annie, like how the heck do I earn my bends? Like, what do I even do? What is Arbonne? And she pretty much just said, don't lead with the products, always lead with the business, which Annie will talk about next. But I was like, okay, so I just tell everyone I started this business, like, and she's like, yeah, so tell everyone you started this business, tell them you're excited, and show them what I've done with it, because you don't have any success yet. You can't say, oh, I got these promotions, I'm making money, blah, blah, blah. So I literally went to every single person in person that I saw at work, at school. I texted everyone on my phone. I called people. I reached out to literally every single person that I followed on Instagram, that followed me, that my friends followed, every Facebook friend, literally everyone. I didn't skip a person. And I literally just said, hey, whatever their name was. I just started my own business with Arbonne. Not sure if you've ever heard of it, but my friend Annie actually earned her own Mercedes-Benz with this. She's earning $9,000 a month. Like, I'd love to tell you about this because it'd be so much fun for us to do together. She's teaching me exactly what it takes to get there. Like, literally, I was just like, can I just send you some info? And I just was so excited. I had no clue what I was talking about. Some people were like, yeah, sure, like send me info. Some people don't talk to me about that, which is fine. You're not going to hear yes, or you're not even going to hear back from some people. But the people I least expected were like, yeah, tell me more. I sent them a video, like a Discover Arbonne video. Usually I always send Annie's unless it's a guy or they have a specific like demographic, whatever. But send them a video. They start asking questions. I obviously didn't know how to answer them yet. And I was like, hey, why don't we get on a call with Annie? Because she's been in the business longer and she knows all the answers. I have no clue what I'm doing yet. So I would get every single person that was interested on a call with them, me, and Annie would do all the talking. And after a couple weeks, I think my first month, she got on every single call. After a while, listening in on those calls, I was able to do them myself and explain Arbonne to people. So basically, before I knew anything, I literally just reached out to every single person. And I was like, hey, I just started this. I'm super excited. This is where my friend took it. And this is an option for you. Anything else you want me to just...
I also want to just note on that, and hopefully this is okay that we're going a little bit back and forth here, but I also want to note, guys, is that one big thing, and when you're starting this business, is releasing care of potential judgment. Because one key thing that Megan said was the least expectant people responded and were so positive. That is like a constant thing that I have seen, not only with my own business, but from everybody's business that I've helped get them started, is that people are like, oh my God, I was so nervous to reach out to Becky from 5th grade because she made fun of me because I brought a Powder Puff lunchbox to lunch. And I reached out to Becky from 5th grade, and you know what Becky from 5th grade said? She said, send me more info. And guess who's my first consultant? Fucking Becky from 1st grade. So like, guys, my big thing is like, why are you caring about what people are thinking of you? At the end of the day, when you lay down in your bed and you're going to sleep and you're like getting ready for the next day, I don't think Becky from 5th grade is on your mind. I think your bills are on your mind. I think how your kids are going to grow up is on your mind. I think how you're going to pay off your loans, that's on your mind. I think how you're going to, take your kids on a vacation, if you can even do that in the next 5 years. I think how you hate your boss and you don't want to see his face tomorrow. I think those are the things that are on your mind. who the fuck cares what Becky from 5th grade thinks? So you know what? If you could bless Becky's life with this opportunity, that would be far superior than withholding this amazing opportunity just because you care what she might think. Most of the time, you're not going to see these people again. Whether like if you don't reach out to them, you're probably not going to see them again. That's just the kind of the beauty of social media, is like you don't really have to see everybody, but also the benefit of reaching out to somebody far outweighs like the potential thing you're making up in your mind that's so scary, which is this judgment thing. So guys, I would like get so clear, and this is why it's really important to be clear about your why, because your why is going to trump the fear of being judged, you know? That's all I wanted to add, Megan. Sorry, that was a little bit longer than I wanted.
You're fine. Okay, so PQV and SLQV, you guys have to know these things. So PQV is personal qualifying volume. So if you don't know QV, QV qualifying volume, that is the full price in the US. So Energy Fizz is $55, full price is $55 QV, no matter if you're buying it with discounts as a consultant, preferred client, whatever. So PQV is when products are sold. So PQV for you guys is if you place your own order from your own website. Your sign-up order counts if you need to restock on something, if you want to try. When the Energy Fizz comes out, you want to try that. If you need to restock on nutrition, whatever. Whatever you buy is PQV. And then your preferred client orders, so when people buy with discounts, or client orders when they buy full price. Anytime someone buys products off your website, as a PC or a client, it's PQV. Like Annie said, to go into DM qual, 1,000 PQV, you need that over the course of the DM promotion. So
2,500. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. So
2,500. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Just to clarify the whole DM qual thing. Okay.
Yeah. So PQV, products sold, or you buy products. And then SLQV, I like to think of this as literally everything. Easiest way to think of it is when you sponsor other people, their initial order is going to be PQV for them, but it's going to be SLQV for you. So when I signed up, my order was PQV for me, but for Annie, it was SLQV. Anything I do in my business and anything under me is always going to be SLQV for Annie because I'm on her team. So for you guys, if you sponsor a consultant, their sign-up order is going to be SLQV. If they sign up a preferred client, or if they restock on products, or if they sign up a consultant, anything ever is going to be SLQV for you guys. So to get the promotions and to get the bigger promotions and the cash bonuses and all of that, you're going to need pretty big numbers. That's why you want to focus on sponsoring consultants and not just selling products, because just say eventually you want to go area qual and you need $10,000. $10,000 worth of sales of products is a lot. So if you have different consultants everyone doing a little bit, it's going to go way quicker than you trying to only sell products, because you might get a little bit of QV here and there, but people signing up for the business will be a bigger order. So SLQV is everything. Your PQV transfers into that, but your SLQV can't go to PQV. Annie, do you want to talk about product of the product, leading with the business, and then sponsoring at the business order?
Yeah, sure. So it's really important to be a product of your own product. So I'm sure, at least I really hope, that everybody that has started their business, started their business correctly and started with the RE9 and the nutrition line. Okay, so here's what's important about that. Imagine, and this is what I tell everybody that I always, help and I sponsor into this business. I say, okay, imagine if you're about to launch a restaurant right now. Okay, so I'm like starting my restaurant over here. And I'm like, guys, go to my restaurant. It's really great. And I'm like sitting over here eating Chipotle. People are going to come up to me and be like, where'd you get that Chipotle? Where's the Chipotle? I'm like, no, go to my restaurant. They're going to be like, I don't care about your restaurant. Where'd you get the Chipotle? My whole point in this is, guys, like what you are using and like how you are living your life is what you can authentically talk about. So it's really important to do the 30-day challenge, to be able to see results, to talk to people and show them like when I started the business, that was the first thing I did, was talk about the business, reach out to everybody, exactly what Megan said. And then as I was doing the 30-day challenge, I could be like, guys, not only is this business amazing, but like, look at, like, I just started using these products and here are my own personal results. It wasn't like I was posting like, Alex from Toronto, this girl that I met on Instagram, she had these great results. Here they are. they're going to be like, who the hell is Alex? Like, I don't know. But like, when people know me and they trust me, that level of credibility and that trust is already there. So when I say like, guys, like, no kidding, I literally just switched my products, and you just asked me why my skin is this amazing. Well, it's because I literally switched my products, and I love them, and I'm really excited about them, and you should try them, you know, that kind of thing. So when you're a product of the product, not only are you a great representation of your business, but you actually have confidence about what you're doing. If you were to start this business with no product, first off, I don't know how you could authentically talk about it, so that would be an issue. But also, you're going to probably get a whole 5 days into it. People are going to tell you no. You're going to get, like, you know, upset, and you haven't even tried products yet, so your belief is going to be zero. You're gonna be like, well, fuck this. Like, why am I, you know, why do I do it? What am I doing this for? But when you've been using the products, when you've been implementing them into your day-to-day, does anybody else hear the beeping? Oh, I think I got it. I'm just muting a few people. Okay. But when you're implementing them into your day, you're loving them, you're using them, they're exciting you, you're seeing results, like, you're literally, like, you're going to be that much more excited about telling people about it because you're experiencing it. So that's like a really important part. That is why we get people started off. When they start their business, they have to get product. You have to buy the new, you have to be a part of the 30-day challenge. You have to get the skincare, because guys, if you're not using your own product, like, your belief's going to be zero. Your confidence in the business is going to be zero. Your understanding of how it all works is going to be zero. When people ask you, like, oh, like, okay, how does the toner feel? You're going to be like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if it's like a spray on, or I don't know if it's a dab on, or, you know, people want to know those things. Sorry, I'm just going to make sure everybody is muted really quick. The way Zoom works is that it, like, echoes when people, like, if there's one sound going, it'll, like, give you the, okay, I think that's it. It'll give you, like, the spotlight thing. I don't actually know what. I'm going to just mute all. Continue. Okay, cool. Katie. Oh, wait. I don't think she was. Okay, anyway. So if you, yeah, that's why we get everybody started off with products. And so, guys, this is going to be, especially when you're starting the business, I kind of want to just touch on this. When you're starting the business and you tell, you know, your friend Becky, you're like, Becky, you send a message like Megan explained, to say, like, okay, hey, I just started this thing. Might sound crazy. Honestly, I rolled my eyes at first too, and I'm nervous to talk to you, but I just had to reach out because I'm honestly so excited about how this is going to change my life. Can I just send you some info? And Becky's like, yeah, for sure. You send her info. She's all about it. You get her on a call with your sponsor, still all about it. She's ready to go. And then you explain the price and you explain the products. And she's like, oh, here's the thing is, I can pay the $49 for the registration, but I cannot afford those products. Do not, I repeat, do not sign up, Becky, for the $49 registration fee. Do not, I'm going to repeat that. Do not sign up anybody to do this business if they cannot invest in their own business and invest in buying the products that they are going to be a representation of. It's going to be tempting because you're going to be like, oh my God, but somebody finally said yes, and somebody is, like, excited also, and somebody gets it, and let me sign her up, and, like, she'll buy products down the road. No, it's literally a waste of both y'all's time, because if she's not ready right then and there to invest, first off, everybody, you really can't afford this when you prioritize, like, figure out your priorities and everything, and you realize that you're spending $50 here, $20 there, $40 there for things that aren't progressing your life. So anyway, and hopefully these are things your sponsor can explain to Becky, but do not sign up, Becky, for the $49 just to have a website, because what is the point of having a website if you're not going to be a product of your own product and a product of your business? I hope that makes sense. That is a huge mistake I made when I started my business, and I really think I wasted a lot of time because a lot of people were like, let me just get the website. I'll just get the website, and, like, then I'll make, like, $10,000 a month, right? And I was like, yeah, you got it, girl. Like, and I wasted so much time with these people that had nothing invested in this business, and they ghosted me the very next day. So I'm looking out for y'all, and it's really important to be a product of your product. I don't know if you have anything to add to that, Megan.
Yeah, every single person that has ever done that, like, I'll go through why it's important to have their products, and they'll say, hey, I signed up, and I look and I'm like, okay, what products did you get? Because on my end, I don't see any. Oh, I just got the website. And I'm like, okay, you need to go in and order your products. I don't even add them to the nation page or my region page unless they have their products. Every single person that's ever done that, and if they say, oh, I'll order them later, they've never done it. And then I waste my time trying to help them, and they're like, well, I don't know what it's like, so how am I supposed to talk about it? Exactly. So
exactly.
Yeah, if you guys ever have a question about a product, I see people all the time when they first start, they'll post on the nation page, hey, what do you guys think of this product? It's your job to go order that product so that you can talk about it, not just ask other consultants, what do you guys think of this? So I literally have almost every single product now because I need to be able to tell my clients that ask questions about them what I think of it. So that's kind of like, obviously if day one you can't buy the whole website, but over time, if people are asking you about certain products, like you need to order them so that you can talk about them.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And people that know you trust you. So they probably don't trust any random person you met off Instagram's opinion of the products. They probably want to know what you, Brooke, think about the products because they went to elementary school with you and they trust you, you know? So that's the kind of the understanding of that. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, leading with the business. Megan talked about this, and pretty much what I want to like keynote or, you know, like asterisk here about this is, it's going to be tempting in the beginning. Again, touching back on that whole thing of like, you don't know anything when you start your business. It's going to be tempting to start off with the products, and you're going to get your products and you're going to be like, this amazing protein, like, yay, this, buy it. It's so great. And it's, okay, there's two different aspects of this. When you're reaching out to people, which you should be doing all the time because most of the time people are going to be too nervous to message you, even if you're posting about the protein, even if you're posting about the fizz. You need to be like actively reaching out to people about the business. So that's what I mean on that. It is really easy to start with a business, say, you know, kind of a similar message to what Megan said, something I've already said. They say, sure, send me some more info. You say like, hey, I don't want to word vomit all over you. And of course I just started, so I'm going to send you this video. It's like, you know, 10, 20 minutes, whatever. Watch it while you're walking your dog, while you're cooking your meal, while you're in the shower, while you're driving. I always like to give like them, kind of show them that they can listen to it during their day. Cause otherwise you're gonna be like, I'm so busy today. I'm going to be like, Becky, I know you have a 30-minute drive. Like I do. So don't tell me that. But anyway, so I always give them like reasons why they can listen to it during the day or where they can listen to it to fit in their day. Anyway, let's say Becky watches it. And you know, she's like, okay, you know, I watched that video. I'm just like, I'm really concerned about this. You're like, okay, I completely understand. Hey, Annie knows better. Like she's the one who introduced me. So let's get on FaceTime, whatever. You're on a FaceTime, we do a Zoom with them, we explain all the questions, we go through all that. And then Becky's still like, you know, I'm intrigued, but I don't know if I'm sold. It is really easy to fall down from the business to the products and be like, okay, Becky, here's the thing. Let's get you started on the 30-day challenge. Boom. You have a 45-day money-back guarantee. You try out the products. You see how you feel, see how you like them. And then from there, we can always upgrade you to do the business. What do you think? Becky's gonna be like, okay, that actually makes a lot of sense. There are gonna be people that makes a lot more sense for them. But it's really hard. It's really hard to lead with the products because imagine this. Imagine if I messaged Megan and said, Megan, oh my God, I just started this business and it has amazing protein powder. You need to try it. Can I send you the link to buy? Megan's gonna be like, the fuck? Hi, I haven't talked to you since 5th grade and now you just want me to buy your product? No. Like, no, you know? So that sounds a lot different than you offering them an opportunity to change their life, you sharing something that's exciting you. And if, especially after they turn you down about the product, it's hard to be like, awesome, well, that whole thing about how you turned down that product, how about if you want to work the business? They're going to be like, no, get out of my face, girl. So it's really the best way to lead with the business, especially even if they don't even respond to you. At least when you lead with the business, you can explain like, hey, I'm so excited about this, whatever. Maybe they go shoot 12 times like Megan did, but maybe you send them a video and they watch the video, whatever. That is going to be a seed planted. Then every other post, every time you show on social media the products, every time you show results, every time you talk about your paycheck and the business, those are each going to be additional seeds planted with context, because they will have that initial contact with you when you reached out to them about the business. You're going to be like, oh, this is this thing. Annie reached out to me. She said it's going to change her life. I'm kind of intrigued, you know? So that is something that I know worked with Megan, you know, after I reached out to her, and even though she didn't respond or she said no or whatever, every time I posted about my paycheck or the fact I was traveling, or I was using protein and I was just washing my hair and I was washing my face and I was putting on makeup, and every time I did one of those things, she was like, what the heck? I'm doing all of those things too. Like, okay, now it kind of triggers back to that message she originally sent me. So when you lead with the business, there's infinity places to go from there. When you start with the product and just say, buy my product, people will be like, no bitch, get out of my face. And I'm sure you're going to have amazing friends that are like, yes, I want to support you for sure. Send me the link. I'll support your business. Those are people you need in your life. But I'm just being real. It's like a lot of people aren't going to be like that. Especially these days when, I don't know, I just feel like people sometimes can be rude, but that's my thing on leading with the business. Megan, do you have anything to add to that?
Just kind of the last thing I want to talk about with that is, since Annie told me about the business first, when I saw all those things and I saw her earning those paychecks and the products and all of that, like I saw her posting the products and I didn't even understand the business, because I'm like, I just don't get it. She's just posting about products. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. But I always knew in the back of my mind, like when she earned her bends and she was earning free trips and promotions, I knew that was an option for me because she told me I could do the business. So then one day I was literally talking to my boyfriend. I'm like, okay, she's earning this, like she's earning $9,000 a month at the time. She just earned a Mercedes-Benz. She earned a free trip to Jamaica. She's doing all these things. And like, she told me I could do the business, but like, I feel like I couldn't do those things. And he's like, well, why couldn't you? So at least like I knew in the back of my head, I could do it. When other people, if you don't bring up the business to them, they won't know it's an option. They'll just think you just want to buy products. So just, you want everyone to know, because eventually they're going to come around. And I have girls on my team that have gotten promotions that blew me off for my first 6 months. And they saw me earn my bends and they're like, okay, now I want to do it because you told me about the business. I blew you off and I see all your success and now I want to join. So always lead with the business. It comes around and helps you so much later on.
Yes. Oh my God. That's such a good point. Is like when you know it's an option, that's always going to be in their head. Like, oh, she told me this is I could do this too. People like when you just don't know, you don't know. So people might have the wrong impression, like, oh, she got sponsored by a company, or, oh, she has connections, or, oh, she da-da-da-da-da. Just people honestly sometimes don't know. So lead with the business and reach out to everyone. Plant those seeds right off the bat, guys. I promise you, whether people respond right away, whether they ghost you for 6 months, whether, whatever they do, those seeds are going to at least be planted. And so that's the first aspect. Remember, and I was like, there's like 2 parts of this. Is like, there is the part of it where you do need to be shown the products. You do need to be, again, a product of your product. So it's really simple to incorporate Arbonne into your day-to-day, because Arbonne fits in your day-to-day. That's like when you're making a shake, when you're putting a fizzy, when you're washing your face, when you're putting your gel eye masks on, when you're all these things that just literally you're doing anyway. Just document it. Literally just throw it on your Instagram story. Throw it on your Facebook. Make a post about it. Talk about, okay, I switched my protein. I got, now I'm all plant-based. It's whey-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free. I don't bloat anymore. I don't get crazy gas. I don't feel uncomfortable. I, lost 3 pounds. I feel great. Like, whatever. Talk about how it's affecting you, how it's changing your life, and how you're incorporating into your day-to-day. Because then, again, goes back to when you lead with the business with everybody's going to have that context later on. So hopefully that makes sense. Okay, the next thing is sponsoring business order. Okay, so again, I kind of touched on this a little bit when I really foot stomp, do not start anybody with that $49 registration fee. Guys, I'm just setting you up for success, and I want you to set your consultants up for success. You just need to be a product of your product, and you need to set up those people in your business that want to work this business and have success. You need to set them up for success. And in order to do that, again, you need to start with the nutrition and RE9 line. Really, this is a business investment. Imagine wanting to start a business, wanting to start this limitless thing, and wanting to put up that restaurant I was talking about. And someone be like, okay, cool. So you want to have all this in, I guess food restaurants a little bit different, but okay, you want to make this much profit, all right, you want to do this, you want to like this longevity, you see it, expanding in these ways. Okay, here's the initial investment. For some reason, that initial investment makes so much more, even if it's like $15,000, people are like, yeah, but I see this. I could see myself, making $50,000. Awesome. Okay, I see this. This makes sense to me. But when you tell someone, an investment into this business is $500, they're like, oh my God, like what? Like, oh, my heart. Guys, I had 1 penny in my bank account. The reason I literally put it on a credit card and I was like, screw this. I need something to change, because somebody like poured belief into me, and they literally let me know what was possible with this business that was so much bigger than just, it was a lifetime. It was an opportunity. It was like literally changing my life in the ways that I needed it to be changed. So anyway, when you set people up with the products, they're invested, they're ready to go. They have, they're starting off their business correctly. It is honestly it's so sad to me when I see somebody, start the business with a mascara. I'm like, bye, Becky, and I just say that because it's hard to build a belief in your products and show results and get excited over a mascara or a hand wash or a lotion. The bundles and having those ASVP packs, with the 30-day challenge, you get something that you're going to incorporate in your day-to-day. It's literally a plan out for you. Then you can teach someone else how to do that 30-day challenge. You can show results. It's like results driven. People love seeing results. Same thing with the RE9. Using that, whether you have amazing skin or not right now, that line is amazing for you. So you'll be able to implement that. Again, it's a day-to-day thing. You can show that you're using that. You can show your results. You can get excited about it. I have so many people that are like, literally just my first 3 days, my boyfriend told me I had such soft skin. Like, I need to tell all my girlfriends about this. So it's like, it's stuff like that. So you want to set your consultants up for success in that way. Megan, PC versus client and then qual orders.
Okay, so just say someone wants to try the Energy Fizz. That's the only thing they want to try. You tell them about the challenge and you tell them all these other things, but at the end of the day, they just want to try one thing. If they want one product, typically I'll just have them go to my website. I send them the link. I tell them, okay, go to nutrition, go to shop, nutrition, Energy Fizz, add to bag, checkout. Iron will ship it to you. Those orders, client orders, you're going to make 35% commission. They're paying full price plus shipping. That's it. But if they want, just say they want a bag of protein and a box of Energy Fizz, they're going to be pretty close to that 150 QV mark, which PCs, if they get 150 QV, they get free shipping. So then maybe I'll say, okay, why don't we add in some Digestion Plus or Detox Tea or something like that to get you to 150. PCs, at 150, they get free shipping, a free product on their next order of 150. And then if they hit 250 QV, they're going to get free shipping, a free product on that order, and a free product on their next order of 150. So kind of overview, PC orders, you're going to make 15% commission on those. That's just because they're buying more products. They're going to probably be buying more frequently. They're getting discounts, things like that. So 15 to 35% is the commission you guys get. So I remember when I started, I was like, well, why wouldn't I just want everyone to buy as a client then? Because, the 35% is bigger than the 15%. The people that have bought products as clients, some of them, have signed up as preferred clients later on so that they can get the products cheaper. But if someone signs up as a preferred client, the $29 registration fee, they have their own login and they just go restock. So when they run out of their products and when they know, okay, I have 2 months to redeem my free product, they go back in. You remind them, hey, just so you know, the end of this month, your free product expires. They go in and they reorder, and it's going to be another order of 150. So after their first order, as long as they always hit that 150 mark or higher, they're going to continue to get a free product on every order, free shipping, and then those discounts. So 20% off all products, and then 40% off the bundle packages. I actually had 2 people just today, that texted me. Actually, no, one person didn't even text me, and I just saw that I had 317 PQV added to my account, and I was like, okay, what did I do? Like, I sold a nutrition pack. Who did I sell it to? I had to literally look it up and message the person saying, hey, like, I'm so glad you reordered. I had no clue. And then another person texted me today. love these products. I just placed another order. So you do the work one time and they go back in and they just keep ordering because they love the products. So that's why you want people to buy as a PC. But you do want them to sign up with the 150. So sometimes people will they only want the Energy Fizz and they want to be a PC. It's fine. But you want qualifying orders, which is the 150 QV, for your bonuses. So for bonuses, you need a certain number of signups during that month. So if they only hit 110 QV, that doesn't count as one of your signups. So for the IC Cash bonus, $100, 2,500 SLQV, and 2 new signups. So 2 new PCs with 150, those 2 count towards your 2 new signups. So as you kind of build, you want people under you to know they need to sign up with those qualifying orders so that you can hit those bonuses. Qualifying orders for consultants, always pushing that nutrition and skincare business order. Annie, do you want to go into the 30-day challenge a little bit?
Yeah, I can do that. Also, I wanted to say about all these like numbers that are getting thrown around. If you guys log onto your website, and actually this should have been like one of the first things I started with. If you log onto your website and you go, it gives you the options like shop, dashboard, and the source is one of those options. Click on the source and it'll give you, it's pretty much like Google of Arbonne. So it'll bring you to a nice little like website. It's the source. And that's like literally where you can find everything. So if you type in there success plan, that will give you everything, like literally every number for every promotion, every bonus, every like thing you need to do in order to work your way in this business in Arbonne. So you don't have to just memorize it right now. It's not like we're the only source to hear that. You can see it all I know I'm a person, I need to like read it and see it. But everything is in there for you guys to like see those numbers and everything. Yes, 30-day challenge. Okay, so what I love, I really love the 30-day challenge in working into your business. So again, it's really important that you yourself are is someone not muted? I keep getting an echo. Joss Veras. Hey girl. Okay, well, I think I hear something, but it's okay. Anyway, the 30-day challenge, incorporating this into your business is really, really awesome, really cool. So it's really important that you do it first and foremost. But you guys are new into the business, so you hopefully are at least doing it for your first time this month. I would recommend when you're reaching out about the business, and if somebody, says, no, not interested or whatever, I would be like, hey, okay, well, I'm switching over all my nutrition products. Honestly, I'm looking for an accountability partner. I'm doing this 30-day challenge. Can I just send you more info on that? And yeah, so the roadmap to success document, Megan just put in the units tab, that has like a lot of stuff in there. And this has that has a lot of wording on the 30-day challenge too, and the steps to register and all that. So if you type in roadmap to success in the Fit Life Nation page, that'll give you a really good starting document that I typed out, and it has everything there. Anyway, the last page is about the 30-day challenge. So a really great way to use this is to get people on the products, to start using them and loving them, seeing results, getting excited about it. And so often I'll have girls that do the 30-day challenge, and actually there might be some people on here now that do the 30-day challenge, and then they love the products, they love the results. I'm following up with them, and finally they're like, you know what, I love the products, I've seen great results. And I'm like, girl, have you ever thought about the business? And they're like, well, not really, or kind of, or maybe. I'm like, hey, let's chat. That's your way to talk about the business. And then you already know that they're a lover of the product, so it just only makes sense to get them a better discount, to get them a way to earn money back. And a lot of times when people love something, they're already talking about it authentically. So this is a really great way to work your business and promote this on social media, a reason to reach out to people. I love the 30-day challenge, and I think it's a really, really great way. Pretty much how it works is when you get somebody who wants to register, so there's a lot of info words. So you can literally copy and paste my wording that I use that's in the Roadmap to Success document. That explains the challenge really well. There's also, Anyway, there's that wording. Pretty much when somebody they understand what it is, they understand the price, and they're ready to go, You send them the steps, they get their confirmation order, they order their nutrition pack off your website, they're ready to go. There is nothing more for you to do until I create the group for that next challenge. We run a challenge every single first and third Monday of every month. Every single first and third Monday of each month. And so when I create the group, I create it the Thursday before that Monday. I post the link on the Fit Life Nation page. I say, add your people. You go add yourself. And if you had 2 friends that, signed up as a preferred client and order their nutrition pack, then boom, you go and add, Becky and Jane to the group, and they're a part of it. I post daily. We have other consultants that are posting daily. You get the workouts, you get the recipes, the meal plans, you get everything provided. So you don't have to stress out about oh my God, I don't know how to make a meal plan. I don't know how to make a recipe. I don't know how to make a workout. You don't have to do that. Literally everything is already provided for you. It's so simple. All you have to do is help that person buy the nutrition pack off your website and then add them to the group once I create the group. So the reason we do it every first and third Monday of each month. Now I'm not running around telling people. I've never, outside of our, nation and our consultant group, I don't go around telling everybody, hey, I have a challenge that starts every first and third Monday of each month. You guys need to register for it. But if you can't do this month, you can do next month. No, urgency is everything in this business and really in anything. When you create urgency, I always I'm constantly posting about the 30-day challenge. If you guys follow me, either I'm posting results, I'm posting me doing it, I'm posting products from it, I'm posting about registering people for it, whatever. But it's really awesome when I tell people, hey, I have 7 spots left. I'm running a challenge starting this date. Let's get you registered. Let's go. Reach out to me or vote on this poll, and then you can reach out to them and, get people interested that way. Because if you tell somebody, yeah, I have this thing that I run every first and third Monday of each month, so it's going to be continuous forever and ever, I'll just do it next month. And then next month's going to roll around and they're going to be like, yeah, I have a vacation. I'll do it next month. Guess when they're going to do it, Becky? They are never going to do it. So keep that confidential for your own benefit. It's just, it doesn't create any urgency when you tell people we do it every other week. But it gives you the ability to continuously talk about it and promote it and get excited about it, continue to post results, be a part of the group, all of that. So it kind of all bundles into each other. Megan, what do you have to say about that?
Yeah, I think when I first started the business, I was not I'm in weightlifting, so I'm actually trying to gain weight. And so I was like, oh, I can't do this 30-day challenge. I'm going to lose weight and blah, blah, blah. And I could not talk about the challenge. I didn't do it my first few months, and I didn't sell a single challenge. And then January rolled around, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to join this group, see what happens. I went through the group, and I started actually being able to talk about it genuinely. So if you don't do it yourself, it's really hard to say, if people join, they're like, oh my gosh, I have a headache. I'm starving. What do I do? And you can say, okay, here are the snacks I had. Here's what I did with my water and with the energy phase and all this stuff. So you can genuinely talk about it. It's so much easier to talk about, just like if you don't use the skincare products or the makeup or whatever. It's almost impossible to talk about the 30-day challenge unless you go through it yourself. And posting your results along the way are really helpful. So, I think it honestly can go with any lifestyle. I'm in a weight gain type thing for weightlifting right now because the weight class has changed. And I still use the Arbonne products every day. You just kind of adjust your calories. So it could fit any lifestyle. I have a girl right now that just started the challenge. And she was like, I don't know if this is going to fit my lifestyle. What kind of meals do you have to have? Just tell them, you can have the meals you like. You just make minor adjustments with the ingredients and stuff like that to fit their lifestyle.
Yeah, I think that's an important thing. So I count macros. I'm in bodybuilding. A lot of the girls that I introduced to the 30-day challenge, they're like, I count macros. I couldn't do it. It's not enough food. And I'm like, girl, that's the thing, is it's not about restriction. It's about a lifestyle change, about changing habits. It's making those minor adjustments to your meals so that you don't have to feel terrible even though you're hitting your macros. You can count macros and do this. You can be keto and do this. You can, it's literally a lifestyle change and incorporating the products into your life. Grace wrote here, hey girl, looks like you've been doing really well. I'm super new into this. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm wondering if I could share this with you. Share this thing I've been doing with you. Yeah, that's a really great way to reach out to somebody about the business, definitely. Okay, now Megan and I are both going to touch on, I'm sorry, this is an awesome call, and I think it's so important to give you guys the information that you need. I'm sorry it's running into like almost an hour, but I hope this is like good information for you and it's really helping a lot. So anyway, we're going to end on personal development and vision, social media, and the fact that your business is up to you. So a few things I'm going to say is personal development is huge. When I first started this business, I didn't know what personal development was. I was an English major in college, and I did not know that it was literally an entire genre of books. So personal development is huge, guys. No, it's not connected. It's not direct. It's not a like catalyst to creating QV. So when I started the business, I was like, what the heck? Why would I waste my time reading that stupid book? That's not giving me QV. You know, like what? You know, no, reading a book is not going to get you QV. What reading a book is going to do is going to build your belief, build your vision, build your confidence, assure you of where you're going, what you're capable of. It's going to show you that you don't care about others' opinions, that you have big goals, you have big dreams, and that's okay. All of these things. That's what personal development is going to do. And it's a constant thing in Arbonne. Honestly, I say that Arbonne is a personal development built business with products and teams and friends that are mixed in. This business has helped me so much grow my confidence. If you guys would have thought that, I was actually telling Katie, so Katie Toner up there, I'm looking at her right now, but we went to college together, and she was like a few years older than me. She was a cheerleader. I was like literally this like gimp of a gymnast. I had like 8 surgeries my freshman year. I was on crutches 24/7. I was probably like 20 pounds heavier. Like I was like just a hot fucking mess, guys. And I was saying that like I would never in a million years have reached out to Katie about this ever, because I'm like, she's got her shit together. She's like cute and like she's like is doing things in life. Like I'm like, what? I can't even talk to her. So what personal development has done for me is it's literally given me the confidence. Like what I'm saying at the beginning when I was like, don't care about what people think about you. That is what I've gotten out of reading books and listening to audiobooks and listening to podcasts and really diving into bettering myself and bettering my mind and the words that go through this mind, because that's important and that matters in working this business. Because if you don't grow, I always write this to all my new district managers. I write them a card when they promote, and I say, grow yourself and your business will follow. If you are going to remain the same person that you are today, then your Arbonne will remain the same business that it is today, which is the business of a brand new consultant. You know, for a few days, for a month, that's exciting. A year down the road, that's less exciting. So guys, like personal development is really, really huge. So I would encourage you guys to download. Grace wrote a bunch of the comments here. The first book I ever read when I started my Arbonne business, and I was like, fine, I'll try this personal development thing, was GoPro by, it's by Eric Worre. Yeah, shoot, yes. Yeah. GoPro by Eric Worre. I also did Start With Why by Simon Sinek. I just recently read The 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. Yeah. Dare to Lead, Brene Brown. Girl Wash Your Face, Girl Stop Apologizing, both by Rachel Hollis. Those are really great. Guys, I literally go through 4 audiobooks. If you guys are somebody like me, like I love reading, but I also just have a crazy life to where I can't actually sit down and read something for an hour. But I'm in the car, I'm working out, I'm doing cardio, I'm walking my dog, I'm like doing stuff where I can have headphones in and I can be listening to something. I downloaded Audible, and I literally listen to like 4 books a month because I just put that shit on like 2 times the speed and I just get through it. And it literally has changed my life, changed my outlook on this business, changed my outlook on my future, what I'm capable of, what I can offer this world. And it's literally because I've dove on into that. I don't even know. That's my take on personal development. It is worth it. And in the end, it has given me unlimited QV. It's given me my whole business. It's given me all the success I've seen is because I believe in myself. And that's really important in this business because you're going to get no's. You're going to get eye rolls. You're going to get, it's a pyramid scheme. You're going to get, you're never going to earn the car. It's impossible. You're stupid. Those products don't work. No, thank you. You're going to get everything and everything in the middle, all spectrums. You're also going to get the people that are like, thank you so much for sharing this with me. You have changed my life. Look at these results. Thank you. I love you. You're amazing. Like you're going to get that too. So don't think it's all going to be negative. It's not at all. And when you're working on personal development and you're working on you, you're not even going to hear that negative stuff. I don't hear that anymore. Like I literally don't. Don't think that I don't get it. It's just that I pay no mind to it. What I'm caring about are the people that, text me and say, I never in my life thought I could do something like this. Or I paid off all my student loans. I took my family on their first vacation. I have belief in myself. Like for the first time, I think I'm capable of something. So like, that is more important. And once you're working on personal development and you truly believe that, those are going to be the things that you hear, and all those other no's and whatever, that's just going to be, background noise. I know Megan probably has something to add to that too.
Yeah, personal development has been key for me, especially when people try to shut me down and say rude things. I know Grace, if she's still on here, she had a bunch of people this week saying rude things to her. But she's like, kill them with kindness, whatever. Like, it's their loss. What Camilla, who's Annie's sponsor, so our upline, she always says, they're not saying no to you. They're saying no to themselves. And they've given up on their future and, like, their dreams and things like that. So people, if they say no, they're not saying no to you. They're saying no to themselves. And they kind of just completely are like, yep, that would never happen for me. So don't take it personally. Personal development for me has helped so much when people are rude to me and they say like, oh, you could never do that, or why are you doing that? You look stupid, whatever. I've heard it all by now, but I kind of just brushes off my shoulder. I don't care. I don't take it personally anymore. When I first started, I remember this guy at school, he tweeted something that said, new drinking game, take a shot for every time you see an Arbonne post or something, because I was like the first one at my school that brought Arbonne kind of to my school, and everyone loved it. And everyone like that didn't want to join hated it. And I told Annie, and I was like about to cry. I was like, oh my gosh, these people are making fun of me. This is horrible. And that was when I really discovered that I needed to do personal development. It was when I was trying to go region, and I was just like, why am I doing this? Like, all these people are rude and blah, blah, blah. So whatever you think about, that's what like is going to come off when you're talking to other people. So if you're thinking all these positive thoughts and abundance and all these other things that are positive, that's what you're going to kind of give off to other people. But if you're always hearing the negative things and just letting them kind of sit with you, it really affects you. So positive personal development, like all of those things are going to be what gets you through those hard days when you keep hearing no, and when everyone's being mean and your best friends think it's stupid. Like literally my best friend was the reason I signed up, because she told me she wanted to do this with me. And the second I signed up, she's like, that's stupid. Why would you do that? And I'm like, literally signed up to do this with you, and now you don't want to do it anymore and you think it's stupid. She still won't talk to me about it. And she's seen my bends and everything. So you're not going to win everyone over, but you will find the people that you never expected. And those are the people that a few months down the road will become your best friends. I've had girls that have lost 30 to 60 pounds since they started, and I've only been in this for a year. People who have put money down on a house, who have bought their wedding bands, bought dogs, paid off all their loans, like all these things. And that's just within my first year. And I like to tell people, I actually just discovered this a few days ago when we just got our monthly paycheck for last month. I turned my $500 investment into, right now in my bank, not counting all of my other expenses I've had lately for traveling, but I have over $26,000 from that $500 I put in. Like, that's insane. And I've had so many expenses lately, and I've been traveling a lot too. So I turned that huge expense that I thought in the beginning was huge into like a massive income. And I know like this is just my first year. I'm in Arbonne for life. That's going to be nothing compared to like the big picture. So your vision is what's going to get you through on those hard days when people are being mean and saying mean things, and you hear no and you're like, why am I even doing this? Should I be doing this? Christina's on here. Her first day, she was excited, and then a bunch of people told her like, oh, you shouldn't do that. Don't do that. That's weird. And she texted me freaking out. Should I be doing this? I don't know. Like, I just put a lot of money into this. I don't really know what I'm doing. But she kind of let that sink in. I just told her, like, you made this investment for yourself and your future family. So you're going to take this wherever you want to take it. And I decided, like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go all the way with it. And those are the people I want to surround myself with. So if someone's being negative and saying rude things to you, you don't want to be surrounded by that anyway. You don't want them in your business. So go find the people that want to be in this and want to change their life and other people's lives. That's where you should be spending your time.
So true. I love that so much. I also want to say with vision, it's what's going to create longevity for you in this business. Again, kind of going back to creating your why is when your vision is big and it's clear and you understand what you're doing, then that's what's going to get you through on those moments, like when people tell you you're silly or when people tell you that it's not going to work. You know, when you know for sure, like, guys, my vision is so clear, so freaking clear with this business. Like, when I close my eyes, like, I am traveling the world with my family. Like, I am in head to toe Lululemon. Like, I have, you know, I go to the gym and I work clients when I want, and I have a great house and I have no stresses, and I'm, again, traveling and I'm writing and I'm like living this life that everybody told me wasn't possible 2 years ago. But I've created it for myself because every day I was so attached to that vision and like that bigger picture of what I was doing. Guys, understand that, like, never in this whole thing did I ever say I was passionate about protein powder. I never said I was passionate about face wash. What I told you guys when I started my business, I was passionate about fitness. I was passionate about working for myself. I was passionate about writing and traveling. So, like, I understood from the very beginning, which was so important, was like, to work this business, you didn't have to be passionate about the products. The products are fucking amazing and they're going to be awesome and you're going to love them. But at the end of the day, every single human being is already using these products just from different brands. So working this business is literally a vehicle to getting to my dream life and getting to that vision. And then once I get to that vision, continuously expanding it even bigger. My vision never stops building and never stops growing because I continue to see what's possible with this business, and it just gives me so much more excited. So your vision is huge. It's really important to talk about it, to be loud and proud about it, because every time you kind of take a step toward it, there are going to be people that are watching. And so, you know, when I said to people loud and proud, like, hey, I'm doing this, I'm earning this Benz, I'm going to be able to replace my full-time job income, I'm going to be able to do this, then when I had one check mark there, Megan was like, holy crap, what? She did it. She told me she was going to do it and she did it. And that was the first step. And now look where she's going because she did that first thing. Now I bet she's going to do the rest of the things. Okay, I want to hop on, you know? So be loud and proud about it. Tell people about it. If you keep it in your head, it's like this big, you know, because you can change things that happen in your head all the time. When you tell your family and you tell your friends and you tell your social media friends, like, that makes it so much different and so much bigger and more real. Hold you accountable too, which is exciting. I do want to touch a little bit on social media. All I have to say about social media, guys, is people that follow you on social media care about you. They want to know what you're doing. They're following you because they know you, they met you, they're friends of friends with you, they heard about you, they saw your page, whatever. They're following you because they care about what's happening in your life. Arbonne is something that is happening in your life. So it's going to be tempting when you start the business to follow a bunch of consultants and just screenshot a lot of their posts and repost them on your own story and just be like, look at that. I talked about Arbonne today. Done. I'm now just going to wait for the money to roll in and I will sit here and chill. Yeah. So what I'm going to say about that is, again, people, especially in the beginning of the business, if you just wham and just like post these random things, again, there's no context. People are going to like click through it and they're like, wait, is this still Annie? Like, I thought it was, oh, this is Annie. Okay. What? This is random. Okay. Whatever. You know, they're going to click through it because it's not you. It's not authentic. So I would highly encourage you guys to launch your business by going live on social media, going live on Instagram with your sponsor. There's a way to do joint live. Text your sponsor about this. They will understand what it is. A joint live, and same thing on Facebook, a joint live. Pretty much it's so simple. All it is you explaining your why. So that why is so important. It's vocalizing it and explaining it. And then your sponsor, who has hopefully been in the business a little bit longer, has seen some success. If maybe your sponsor is also brand new and you guys just jumped in together, you know, there's always people, you know, like Megan is always helping people out. You know, there's area managers, there's district managers, you know, whatever. So find someone somewhere up in your thing. If I'm your sponsor, if I'm your next whatever, like reach out, whatever. Anyway, moral of the story, go live with somebody else that can talk about their success and talk about, you know, what Arbonne has done, because that third party validation is huge. And also getting your face on and like being like, guys, this is it. I'm putting it out there into the world. Guys, I'm going to say, you're going to mess up. You're going to stumble on words. You're not going to know what you're saying. Guys, just in this video, I think there's a lot in this Zoom, I've messed up 1,000,000 times, like literally 1,000,000 times. But does that make you less, like it, the first time that I mess up, you guys are like, oh, shut it off. Like, bye, Annie. No, because no, I mean, well, first off, I guess we're all here for a purpose. But anyway, people will not stop listening to you just because you stumble on your words. That makes it so much more authentic and real and you. And especially when you preface it something so real and say, guys, hey, I'm nervous. I've never done a live. You're probably like, what the fuck is happening? Well, hey, let me chat with you because something big is happening in my life. You know, so be real. Guys, do not be scared about putting yourself out there, because if you don't put yourself out there, your business will not be out there. And I can tell you, nobody will ever in the world be like, well, Brooke, I stumbled on www.brookeerickson.arbonne.com. I stumbled on the products, was checking them out. Also saw there was a business opportunity. Also just like really interested. Okay, I researched it. Guys, no, that's not going to happen. People will only know about your business when you talk about your business. So make it real. Put your face on your story. I'm serious. People are going to turn their volume up for that. When they see your face on your story, they're like, Brooke, what is she saying? Let me hear that shit. You know, like they care. They really care. And anyway, that's to say, having, you know, a few posts with words and stuff after you've already had that context, you know, and said, guys, I'm launching this business. I'm doing this. I want you to know that, like, hey, I'm putting this out there because it's about to change my life. And I really just want to share it with you guys. That context will be set. And then you posting, you know, little things here and there, posting the day-to-day stuff that you're already doing is going to be so much more simple, especially when you have that, you know, launch and that explanation of what you're doing. Feel free to make a post about it. Like, guys, just be real, be you, put your face on it. This is your business. People are following you because they want to know what you're doing. So make it you. Take control of your business. Your business at the end of the day is up to you. It's not up to your sponsor. It's not up to me. It's not up to Megan. I want you to succeed. Megan wants you to succeed. But at the end of the day, we are we're outlining what you need to do for success. We're giving you the tools. We're guiding you. We're showing you what to do, how to talk. But at the end of the day, you form it and you make it and you do it. I'm not going to come to your house and be like, you know, knocking on the door. Okay, Kirsten, did you do your 5 reach outs today? Did you text 100 people? Like, let me see the text. What were the responses? All right, now how many people? Guys, no, I am not a babysitter. I did not sign up for that. I signed up to offer this opportunity for you and literally watch you grow, show you how to succeed, take you hand in hand, but own it, guys. Fucking own it. This is your business. Get excited about it. Take it into your own hands. Do your own research. So this is something Megan can probably talk on this because she did this a lot. We are guiding you towards resources. We are guiding you towards how to figure out the answers on your own. So, you know, when somebody has a question about something, you know, you don't have to go running to your sponsor right away. You don't have to, I have this question. How many QV does a PC need to sign up with again? There are amazing documents that will give you all that information. How much is this? People always ask, you know, how much is this product? You have a website. You can literally go onto your website and look at the price. What are the steps to do this? If you guys are wondering about the steps to register as a preferred client, I would encourage you, log off from your website. Just go to, you know, anniegraf.arbonne.com, except for, you know, your own thing. You know, pretend you are a preferred client, trying to figure out how to register for the 30-day challenge. Okay, I'd probably go to register. I would probably go to preferred client. I would probably press continue shopping. I'd probably press Arbonne special value packs. Probably press the nutrition one. I'd probably customize it. Hint, this is how you do it. But anyway, when you actually go through it, you can write it down and then you can send that out to people. But guys, take initiative, take it in your own hands. Do not wait for Megan to respond, for me to respond, for your sponsor to respond, and then say, I couldn't succeed this month because you didn't read my message. I love you. We love you. But we also all have our own lives too. And if you want something, get the hell out there and do it. When I started this business, Alex was in Toronto. She's still in Toronto. We've only been in the same location 3 times. And so I took initiative when I first started. I decided, okay, I'm going to freaking do this. All the resources are out there for you to succeed, and it's literally up to you. All right, Megan, I don't know if you want to hit on that, anything. I'm so sorry this is going so long. And then we'll kind of wrap it up there.
Yeah, guys. So last thing, literally, it's just up to you. With the units section that we have now, we didn't have that when I signed up, but everything you need is in there. And if it's not in there, it's in the source.
Oh, it's titled the Learning tab. Facebook changed it. So now it's Learning. So click Learning and it'll take you all the units. And there's Unit 1, getting started. Unit 2, this. Unit 3, what's your first goal? Unit 4, how to sponsor. There's even a unit for every single team call we've had in the last 5 months. And they're all recorded and they're all posted there. So if you ever miss a recording, don't ever ask, did you record it? Yes. The next day, I always try to get it uploaded by the next day. The next day, it will be uploaded and it will be put into those unit tabs. Those are all there. So guys, if you're really motivated and you're okay, hey, you at any point in time can go to that unit and you can watch all those. And I strongly encourage everybody to go watch those.
Yeah. So a lot of times people will just ask me a bunch of questions how do I stay motivated and how do I do this? And I just need someone to motivate me. And I'm guys, I can motivate you all I want, but if it's not coming from you and your vision and where you want to take this, you're not going to do it. So the second I step away, you're not going to work your business. So I can't just be texting you every single day, hey, let's have a great day. Let's do this today. Because the second I don't do that, you're not going to work your business. So you guys have to come up with your own goals. You have to drive yourself. If you need motivation, go watch a Discover Arbonne on YouTube or listen to a SoundCloud, Arbonne Learn and Burn, or something that motivates you. If you need it from somewhere else or listen to someone else. But at the end of the day, your business is up to you. If you sponsor someone, don't say, okay, I sponsored someone, they're going to get their bonus and this is going to count towards my promotion. You can't bet on anyone, because I've had literally, I want to say at least 10 people that I've promoted to district who have done 0 since they got there. They literally promote and do nothing once they get there and lose their promotion. So even when people get their promotions, it's up to them to continue working their business. Obviously, we're here to guide them, and I check in on them and I tell them hey, how's it going? What do you need? Can I help you in any way? But if they're not doing their part, that's why you continue sponsoring other people. So just don't ever get complacent. When I promoted to region, I was heck yeah, this is awesome. I have my Benz and we just sponsored so many people and it's going to be great. And I kind of took a step back and tried to help my team instead of continue sponsoring. And that really hurt me because I kind of lost all that momentum. A lot of people will quit that start and so on. So just continue sponsoring. Always know that you're in control of your business. If you want to go RVP by the end of summer or by Christmas or whatever, it's completely up to you. Tell your sponsor, hey, this is what I'm doing. They'll tell you if there's anything you need to do. But then at the end of the day, do your reach outs, do your follow-ups. Continue talking to everyone about this and you're going to find people. Just know you are in control. It's not up to your sponsor helping you every second of every day. Obviously we're there, we're going to help you, but it's up to you and you researching if you don't know about something and you trying the products and you talking to people about it.
Yeah. And feel empowered by that. That shouldn't be a thing that scares you. That shouldn't be something oh my God, what? Oh my God, what? It should be something that's fuck yeah, I have control. This is what I want. I want to control something in my life. This is it, guys. This is all for you to control. Your outcome is what you put into it. Really quick side notes. One thing that I started when I started, gosh, I can't talk, was every single day I watched a new Discover Arbonne on YouTube, on SoundCloud. I listened to how people talked about the business so that I could gain an understanding of how to talk myself about the business. Because I was okay, I'm going to listen to a stay-at-home mom. I'm going to listen to lawyer, an ex-lawyer. I'm going to listen to a doctor. I'm going to listen to a guy personal trainer. I'm going to listen to this. Okay, I listened to a Discover Arbonne every day for like 6 months. Every single day. That built my belief in what this business had, because every day I heard another story about a completely random person with a different history than the person before, and I heard about all the success they had. Not only that, but the words they used, I was like, whoa, that's how I could talk about that, or I could say that in my words like this. And then I was able to then form my own words about the business, and I was able to talk about it. So that is something you can easily do. If you type in Discover Arbonne on YouTube, and then just get lost in the YouTube hole, we all know how that works. And same thing, SoundCloud is amazing too. So anyway, those are my high suggestions for you guys. I hope this call was positive and beneficial. I'm really, really excited for you guys, and I really want you to know that first goal you should have. We have so much month left in May. Hit that 2,500 QB at the minimum. Get 2 preferred clients, or two consultants, 2 signups just in general, and get that $100 cash bonus. I can tell you that is going to blow your mind and make you so excited, and just lead you into so many bigger things in this business. So guys, I'm so excited. Thank you so much for getting on this call, and I will post the recording. I'll put it in the group chat, but I'll also, again, put it on the units tab, so be on the lookout for that if you want to watch this again. That is all, guys, and I'm going to stop this recording. Have a good night. If you guys want to stay on